I made a PBZ game in Gemini because I felt like it. I wanted to hopefully open your mind to what these tools can do and encourage you to just get in here and just play around and see what you can create. So let me show you the setup. Just get to the screen. This is the Gemini app. This is gemini.google.com and select your model. So click here and I would do Thinking with 3 Pro. This is probably too much for fast. And then come over to Tools and select Canvas. So with your model and Canvas selected, you can put in your prompt here. I already did this, so I don't have to. Let me show you the prompt that I used. So if you don't know what PVZ is, it's Plants vs. Zombies. It's one of the most popular games kind of ever. And the premise of the game is you are protecting your house from waves of zombie hordes by having lots of weaponized plants that kill the zombies. It sounds ridiculous because it is, and that's also what makes it fun. Anyway, here's the prompt that I used. I just said create a playable Plants vs. Zombies game. Include at least 5 different plants and 5 different zombies. Sidebar, the real game has, I don't even know, dozens, maybe hundreds of plants and at least dozens of zombies at this point. Anyway, and then the prompt says that graphics do not have to be at the same level as the original game. However, the gameplay must be similar. This took not that long, maybe 2-3 minutes to actually create something. And I mean, you can read through what it did. Again, if you're not familiar with the game, a lot of this won't really matter, but if you are familiar with the game, you can see how it has the resource management and the similar grid and similar combat, and the zombies work the same way. And then what it made is the game, and then it made instructions. So let's look at the instructions first. They're called the game Garden Defenders, which is fine. And then again, similar to the game, you collect sun, which you do in the real game, and then you have plant defenses, and this has a pea shooter, sunflower, a walnut, snow pea, and cherry bomb, which are all in the original game. And the idea of the game is to survive. Defend your house from waves of zombies. And then here are some zombies that it made. Normal, conehead, buckethead, sprinter, and imp. Again, all in the original game, so that followed the instructions. And then if I come back and actually open up the game, it'll open it up in Canvas, which is a interface within Gemini that lets it create other interfaces. It's also a word processor, it's a code editor, it actually runs code like it's running here, etc. But this gave me, this is HTML, and then there's everything from style here. This is all CSS, and then there's a bunch of JavaScript in here. Again, if you don't know anything about code, this doesn't really matter, but this is your embedded JavaScript, and then it comes all the way down, and this did almost 1,100 lines of code in, again, like 2.5 minutes maybe. So I can actually run the game in here, or as it says on the left here, I can actually save this on my computer as an HTML file, and then I can just open it in a web browser, which I'll do that because it's bigger. So I already did that, and this is what it looks like. So we start the game, and now I can play the game. So here's a sunflower, and that's kind of the main thing. Your sun's your resource so that you can put out all your plants to protect you from the zombies. And there are zombies coming. And this is going way faster than the original game. Usually the zombies don't start until maybe a minute, so you can actually put some resources out. So this, I'm not going to last very long here, but let's see how we do. That's the conehead one. They're actually stronger. That's a buckethead. They're actually really strong. I'm not going to be able to fight these guys off for much longer. Come on. We were going to try. And there's a fast guy coming. There's no way I'm going to do this. Nope. They're already past those fences. All right, so this is gonna, what, I don't even know what that, oh, that's probably an imp. And he's gonna get through, so I'm gonna lose. So now I would, again, this is a little different from the main game. I said the graphics don't have to be at the same level, and they're definitely not, but the gameplay is almost identical. It has the same grid. The way you put out the plants is the same. The way the zombies come at you is the same. I would probably go back to it and come over here and say something like, don't let the, like, I don't know, have like a 1 minute delay before the zombies start coming, or like something, start with 1,000, some kind of modification so that I actually have a chance. But that's just kind of the experimentation and kind of the playing around. But like this is a game. This literally, back up here, this was a pretty simple prompt. Create a game. Here are some things: 5 plants, 5 zombies. Similar gameplay. Like, that's it. 2 minutes later, 1,100 lines of code, playable game. So I mean, this is one game. Now this can't make any game, and I've seen some things where people are making like GTA 6 clones and Minecraft clones and 3D worlds and all this crazy stuff. And again, a lot of the more complicated it is, the more you're going to have to go back and forth to get it to work properly. But I mean, this is pretty good, and it's just the things that you can do with these tools is just so far past what most people are using them to do. So I hope that just looking at this, it's like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And it just kind of sparks something where it's just like, I'm going to try and make, this game or do this thing. And you just go and just play around. So just go back, new chat, Gemini.google.com, pick your model. Something like this, you probably want 3 Pro. So pick 3 Pro. You don't have to pick Canvas. I usually do, just it kind of steers the model to like, hey, make sure you do it here. But if you just put in those same instructions, it would probably figure out that you want to do it in Canvas. And then just explore. I don't know, pick something that you wouldn't even think you could do and just try it and see what happens. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, have fun. Bye.